Welcome. I'd like to guide you through a short meditation. If you wish to, you may want to sit on a pillow or a cushion. Just come to a comfortable seated position where your hips are stacked slightly higher than your knees. Gently rock forwards and backwards until you come to a point where your shoulders feel like they're stacked directly above your hips, so your diaphragms and your chakras are in line. Notice if you're holding any tension in any part of the body. Relax your jaw, soften the bit in between the eyes, relax the shoulders down. Bring the palms of the hands into your lap or maybe onto your knees, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Relax the eyes and bring your awareness to your breath, traveling through your nostrils. Notice the sensation of the breath as it travels through your nostrils. How does it make you feel? What words come to mind? What sensations come to mind? Do they feel peaceful, calming, easeful? And if you're a visual person, maybe you want to think of a visualization, maybe the waves rolling in and out onto the shore. And aim to keep your focus on your breath as it travels through your nostrils. But as your thoughts come up, which they will, just label them as they are without a storyline. Label them as they are. Are they present? Are they with your body, with your breath? Are they with my voice? Or any other noises coming from inside or outside of the room? Are your thoughts present? And if they are, just label them as present. Perhaps your thoughts are reflecting on the past. Maybe there's been a big event recently or something that's on your mind and your thoughts keep going back to that moment. Back to that interpretation of that event. Our thoughts of the past change. They change as we change, and they change as we gain new information. So if your mind is going off into the past, just label it as it is. Interpretation of the past. And come back to your body. Come back to your breath traveling through your nostrils. Or maybe your thoughts are rushing off into the future. Thinking of all the things that you think you have to do later. Oftentimes we have this big to-do list, and if we were actually to look back at it a year or so later, I wonder how many of those things we actually really needed to do. So if your mind is rushing off into the future, just observe and label the thoughts as future. So aim to keep the focus on the breath, and as the thoughts come up, label them past, present, future. Maybe you have some internal chit-chat going on, internal dialogue. You're talking to yourself. And if you are, how are you talking to yourself? Are you talking to yourself with love, kindness? What is your tone? What is your language? Are you speaking to yourself how you would speak to an innocent child, a playful animal, someone you look up to? So if you are having some internal chat, just notice, how are you speaking to yourself? And each time, can you begin to make small changes so you can talk to yourself with more love, with more care, with more compassion, understanding. Or maybe your imagination is working. And our imaginations can create the most magnificent things. They can create our futures, our dreams, our manifestations. But they can also limit us through fears, worries, anxieties. So if your imagination is working, is it serving you? And if it's not, can you begin to make small changes? You recognize, that's my imagination working, but it's not serving me. Can I use that same tool, the mind working, the imagination working, can I use the same tool but use it in a different way so that it does serve me? So it allows me to follow my dreams and expand, to manifest, to create. So this is our meditation. And sometimes people say to me, I'm no good at meditating, I'm always thinking. And I would say, well, that's the first part of your meditation. You've caught yourself thinking. And that is the first part, to observe. Observe when the mind is maybe not being as present as we want it to be. And then we can learn to get to know the behavior of the mind. How is my internal chit-chat? What happens when my imagination is working? And we can begin to make small changes every day so that we can become more present, kinder, and to be able to follow our dreams, our manifestations, our wishes, our desires. So as your thoughts come up throughout your practice, throughout your meditation, and throughout your day, just notice them as they are: past, present, future, internal chit-chat, imagination. Inquire into their behavior. Observe as if it's serving you. And come back to the present moment. Begin to make small changes without judgment, being kind to yourself, and getting to reprogram those bits of the behavior of the mind that are not serving us. And come back to the softness of the breath, traveling through the nostrils. Thank you very much for joining me. I wish you a beautiful meditation and a beautiful mindful rest of your day. See you soon. Ciao for now.